Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, RocsiTheRottie. I'm Erren and this here is Roxy. And today we're going to go over things you may want to consider if you're thinking about getting a Rottie of your own. Welcome back guys. So the first thing you want to consider if you're thinking about bringing a Rottie into your home is the lifestyle. These guys require not only physical activity, but mental stimulation as well. So if you're looking for a companion, someone to lounge around the house with, this isn't the breed for you. Not giving these guys enough stimulation can lead to destructive behaviors as a way to let out some steam. They typically require anywhere from an hour to 2 hours of playtime a day. Now, the good news is their temperament is usually pretty steady. With the Rottweiler, you're getting a dog that is not only calm, naturally alert and protective, fearless, loyal, dedicated, and extremely intelligent. They're also very expressive. Next is their size. Now, Rox here is about 8 months old and is about 45 pounds. Now, female Rottweilers can get anywhere between 70 to 110 pounds, while the male Rottweilers can get anywhere between 110 pounds to 130 pounds. So these guys are considered a medium to large breed, so something to consider if you're thinking about getting yourself a mini bear as well. Because these guys are considered an aggressive breed, training is super important. Not only do you want to take the time to commit to basic obedience training, but you also want to practice training in an environment that's filled with stimulation, right? So new sounds, new smells, people coming and going. You want to practice that because eventually it'll turn these guys into rock star obedient pets. These guys are naturally self-confident, self-assured leaders. So they already require somebody that's equal to that mindset. So this will become super important, especially as they enter their rebellious teenage phase, which is usually around the half mark of their first year. This is going to be super important to ensure that they submit to you during obedience training. If they can control you, they won't listen to you and ultimately won't respect you. So be sure that the day you get these guys is the day that you establish your role into their life as their leader. Next is the Rotty Rumble. Now, most of you guys who are familiar with this breed have probably already heard of the Rotty Rumble, but for those of you guys who haven't, essentially think of it as a playful growl. Now, most Rottweilers will typically display a Rotty Rumble in the midst of playtime. However, Rox here is a little bit of a weirdo, so when she's feeling loved on or completely relaxed, she'll let out a couple of rumbles. This is no different than a cat purring when it's completely relaxed with its owner. Now, if you aren't familiar with the Rotty Rumble, I guarantee that it might be a little off-putting the first couple of times that you've heard it, especially if you're not familiar with this breed. So feel free to check out a couple of my other videos when I'm playing with Roxy to teach her how to mitigate her bite, and you'll hear her Rotty Rumbles. If that's something that's off-putting or concerning to you, or maybe concerning to those in your family, you may not want to consider taking this breed home with you. Now, I mentioned it before earlier that these guys are an expressive bunch. So these guys are not the dogs that you can just have tied up in the backyard without any type of love or connection, okay? These guys need to feel connected to their owner. If you want them to have your back, they gotta know that you have theirs, okay? So loving on them, giving them attention, training them, playtime, all of that is a means to strengthen your bond with your Rottweiler, okay? So if you don't have the time to pour into these guys, again, the Rottweiler may not be the dog for you. While yes, some Rottweilers can grow up to be independent, all Rottweilers, regardless, need to feel that connection with their owners, okay? They will naturally attach to one person in the family, so it's best if that person is you, especially if you're trying to train them. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. Hopefully by now you've reconsidered getting the Rottweiler for you and your family, okay? Not only are you getting a rock star of a protector in your family, but you're also gonna get a super intelligent, lovable, but goofy pet, okay? So you can't go wrong with having the Rottweiler in your family. If you wanna learn more about Roxy, her routine, and maybe some extra training tips, feel free to check out my other videos and be sure to subscribe. See you in the next video.